And here we go. Spawning in up at the top left corner, we have PT hero Catelyn. And down here in the bottom right, we have Otter. TvT, everybody's absolute favorite matchup. I don't think that there is a single Terran on Earth who actually agrees with that statement. The only people that I hear that are like, yeah, bruh, no, I love TvT are people who just like tank drop all in. They're just like, yeah, dude, TvT's sick. Um, so yeah, but we got here. Okay, so coming out of Otter, we got a gas first, but it looks like a pretty standard out of Caitlyn. So this was another one of these user submitted replays. This is actually by Caitlyn, who is a streamer on Twitch of StarCraft 2 content. Go check her out. Very cool. Um, so we got oh, we do have a double gas coming in here, which I guess is I'm saying this as if it's exciting. This is fucking TvT. This is just how they do. They love gas. Terrans love gas, but only for the first 2 minutes in the game. And so then we're going down here, barracks, and yeah, it's just regular TvT stuff. Both these people are just absolutely mauling at the seams, like, oh my god, I can't believe I got on the ladder and it was TvT again. Oh man, this is brutal. But at least it's not Protoss. Is probably the internal monologue I can imagine coming out of these players here. We got the classic little depot wall off here. A little scout, Cate, not having it with the proxies. Cate has been proxied one too many times, and it's just like, nope, nope, SCB, you are going on a little ride here to make sure, and she doesn't find anything. She doesn't know if that's because there is or is not something there, but we know it's because Otter is building a factory at home. Good boy. Just being a good little Terran. Uh, Very well done. Orbitals finishing up. Oh, orbitals. I said plural, as if like I'm just assuming that Otter built an orbital, but no, he's an absolute mad lad and has opted against it. He's going for the bonus supply depot to wall off the Reaper wall so that he can afford to keep his barracks completely. Okay, this is unhinged. This is what are we doing here, Otter? Otter, what are we doing here? This this man does not like Reapers. He's like, all right, sick. Now I'm finally, once I can afford all of my supply depots, he's not even gated on gas or anything. He was floating 300 gas. And then he's like, all right, reactor time. So that he can build us one cyclone. What is going on here? Okay, so we have a player over here who, one, hates his SCVs. Okay, he's figured it out. But two, hates orbital commands apparently, and three is apparently playing for some sort of arcane late game, I imagine. Because he's just wait, but the Reaper wall. This isn't even a wall. Wait a second, his SCVs just walk through it. It's not even a wall. Sometimes dreams are all you need. Sometimes it's not about safety. It's about feeling safe. And you know what? This right here, this is what feeling safe looks like for Otter. So, good job, Otter. Second factory going down. It's that kind of game. Barracks is on reactor duty. And over here from Cate, we've got a pretty standard 3 Reaper. Looks like 1 Hellion. So we got the 3 Reaper, 1 Hellion into reactor. Oh, no, into Tech Lab. With reactor on the barracks. Okay. So it's a little expeditionary force here. Oh, there's a second Hellion. I just can't count. So it's gonna go across, and it's gonna start seeing. Kate's gonna start realizing what it is that she's in for here. Oh, the scouting mech barracks, beautiful. Oh no, though the Cyclones doing a wonderful job defensively against this Reaper Hellion aggression, and the scouting barracks is now on a mission. The Reapers, Hellions, just hanging out. They're like, holy crap, Cyclones, Imba, Blizzard, why did you patch this? Um, and over here, though, we have a much earlier command center coming out of Cate. In fact, Otter still, he finally built his orbital command, so like good for him, I guess. But no, he's just all in one base clone SCV. That's what we have going on here. Luckily, Caitlyn has built 1 siege tank, which should be exactly the amount of siege tanks it takes to completely shut this down. So we'll see, though. She has unsieged it. Oh, pulls it back a little bit. Smart, smart. They're going to really have to get in the pocket if they want to poke at that thing. And even pulled a couple of SCVs. This is actually a great reaction to seeing this insane Cyclone SCV all in with scouting high ground vision barracks. I actually love this. The barracks is coming all the way across so that Otter can cyclone his way up to try and pick at the siege tank, try and pick at these Marines. It's actually gorgeous. Gonna come in here. Looks like he's probably gonna get some damage on these SCVs unless they get out of here because, Cate has that siege tank, but that's not actually defending the base itself. I mean, it'll stop the attack, but oh no, this CC's going down, and just like that, pick up a little bit too late. But oh, you see one hit off that siege tank. These Cyclones are not getting up this hill. Now, whether or not they need to, I don't know. If Otter, for example, had a second command center, there wouldn't be a lot of onus on these Cyclones to get up that hill. But on account of the fact that they have neglected not to, or elected rather, not to create one. Oh, he's got the SCV repairing his scouting barracks. That's what we managing over here. So at this point, I mean, there's no way Otter makes it up the ramp. But also, Cate, until she can get that extra siege tank put down, is going to have a hard time holding this natural. And even that, I mean, this is enough Marines that I think this should just be held at this point. I mean, some move command there, but the siege tank, I mean, just shredded. You see, these things just fly into bits, absolute bits. It is a buffet of Cyclone pieces over here right now. Third CC, oh sorry, well, third CC of the game, but a replacement CC is coming down here, and then the on location CC as well here from Cate, because waiting sucks sometimes, and I guess that the thought of having a CC here was what really counted. So Otter electing to build a manor supply depot, I guess, over here, just because everybody knows Terrans love taking the line base. It's like when you build a CC in your base, like every Terran builds their third, it's like, I wonder which base that this CC will float to. Maybe this one? No. The close one? No. This one. Like, okay. He's the double depot block. This Otter is an individual that just seeks pain. At first, I thought it was nothing but comfort, but no. No, this is purely a he's hoping to break Cate's mental. He's like, well, I can't defeat the siege tanks, but maybe I can emotionally damage the pilot enough that I can kind of squeak by something like that. I'm not sure what this depot is doing here. But I guess I'm maybe I just don't understand. Maybe I'm just not cultured enough, you know. Um, and I guess you can cancel it. So it's sort of like a scouting. It's like a scouting depot. Um, so we're gonna see how this interaction here plays out. Is this a trap? Oh, it is a trap. Okay. Okay. So I think the plan here is that the CC's gonna come over and the Cyclones are gonna attack it. Yeah, except that there's a siege tank there and they just get absolutely bodied. Not too many casualties here out of Otter, but a message was sent. However, Cate still can't clear the Manor Depot. Oh, coming in! And the Cyclones instantly evaporate. Oh. Third CC? Nah. 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th clone? You fucking betcha. You better believe. Begun the Clone Wars have, and Otter is in the driver's seat. not the driver's seat that, is of the winning car, but definitely in a driver's seat. Or 15 of them. The, the one Marine, because you don't want to commit these rest of these Marines into Cyclones. Okay, setting up the tank. Now it's safe. The mule's getting in there. Some hot mule on depot action. Government doesn't want you to know about, but Cate out here making it happen. And this utterly ineffective pack of Cyclones once again trying to move into position to, I assume, just scare Cate a little bit. Oh, How could I have expected anything else? How could I have ever expected anything else? I'm like, oh, wow, look, it's a corner gold base. It's like, what else would he have built? He hasn't built an orbital on his natural. Like this individual, of course they're gonna build a corner gold base because that's how you can get more cyclones. And bases, as we all know, are lava. Um, so that's why Otter could not possibly have elected to have built a third base, say earlier, or a natural, say earlier, um, because building bases to collect, you know, regular chump change minerals, L move, big L move. But collecting these gold minerals, it doesn't even matter how much they give you. If you can collect enough of these, I'm just going to tell you right now, and this is what Blizzard doesn't want you to know, but if you actually collect all of the gold minerals in a mineral patch, the game's over. It's actually that simple. Um, what happens is that one of the Blizzard employees will actually come to your house, give you a business card, and the business card says, and I shit you not, I've done this once before. It's wild. The business card just says, "Get wrecked, nerd." And then you are legally allowed, and in fact, depending on the state, sometimes contractually obligated to donate that to your ladder opponent. Um, so yeah, no, that's one of the big things about gold minerals, and it's why emotional damage players love them so much because they crave that experience. We've got these two blobs moving around one another. Now this blob is much scarier than this blob. However, this does mean that a large portion of Cate's defenses are gone. So this is still a high DPS blob, and while it's no good at fighting, it could run in there, but it doesn't look like that's what's going to happen. Instead, Otter is electing to go scout the corner because he's like, well, I built a corner base. Obviously, Kate's going to build a corner base. That's where I need to be. And it is at the point of all the sea shanks sieging up that Otter realizes he has, in fact, fucked up. He does appear to be going for what I was talking about earlier. This is an undefended base. We could definitely, I mean, these are high DPS units. They have upgrades? No, upgrades are for losers. They're for people who don't like gold minerals. No, but I mean, this many clones can definitely break this position. Um, you want to get on those tanks ASAP, and you're just gonna want to run by. Just run straight by. Yup, he knows. He knows. Blocks the depot. Doesn't let it get up. I would save a couple of clones for that mineral line, but nope. He's doing the Terran special, just going straight for the production. And it's hard to say Kate's in trouble here, especially since Otto's spending so much time move commanding his Cyclones, but now he is finally starting to actually dig in and let that DPS go to work. And while Kate was able to decimate the natural base, Otter does have this gold card over here. And so this is a lot of damage to the production, which, I mean, for Terran is just absolutely miserable because you can't do a big brain move like just warp in from all of your production all at once. No, you have to trickle it in. Sea Shank going down, Sea Shank going down. These clones are all going to get cleaned up, but there was a significant amount of damage done there, a few high-tech units of Catelyn done, and none of that is going to matter as she proceeds to just immediately march her massive army across the map with a 50 supply lead, up 20 workers. So, let's see how this can transpire because I mean the thing is Otter has been doing a lot of mental work. I mean that was surely painful. The depot blocks definitely painful. Um so we'll see. We'll see. Can he actually start to work his mind game magic? He does have some pretty speedy clones there, which is always nice, but instead it looks like he's gonna threaten to just do a runaround again which with many fewer clones. But if that tank's not sieged up, that could be a problem for Cate. But it doesn't matter because the base is just gonna be dead. And Otter, utterly adamant that siege tanks are for losers, is about to learn exactly how wrong he is about that. These guys are going to sneak in, and the siege tanks are not sieged up. As predicted, this is going to be a bit of a problem, but the one does siege up there, and there's no upgrades on the clones. There's just no shot, and at this point, gold base be damned. Way too many minerals to even get his business card. Unfortunately, Otter, sometimes you have to build different units. GG, Well played, guys. See you around.